Bradley, is it true you didn't get your first acting job till you were 26 years old?
Yeah, paid for it? You mean like paid
paid
acting?
acting.
Yeah.
Does that give you like zero hope? I mean, because you graduate college, you're what, 20 some odd years old, you know, and you say, I'm going to be an actor. And maybe even when you were in college, you tried to get some jobs and it didn't work out. Did you have a cutoff point? Did you almost come close to getting out of the business?
Yeah, I mean, that happens all the time.
It did?
Like last week, I felt that.
You went to a good college, right?
Yeah, I did.
Where'd you go to?
Georgetown.
All right, Georgetown.
Yeah. Somehow
You end up in that actor's studio.
Right.
That's where you studied acting?
That's where I studied acting.
What is that school? It sounds like it's a crummy school.
No, it's an amazing school.
It is.
It's an incredible school.
And you learn how to act.
I didn't know anything before. I did this play in Georgetown where I cried in one scene, and I thought it was incredible. And I'm outside with the guy, my buddy, afterwards smoking a cigarette. Did you see? I fucking killed it. I was crying. It was incredible. The next day, we're getting notes for that night, and we get to that scene, and I thought the director was just going to be just so effusive with her compliments. And she said, Bradley, okay, let's talk about, it was Camino Real, and I played Casanova getting cuckolded, and it's this nightmare. And she said, Bradley, okay, well, you have to remember to say the dialogue, and you want to make the audience feel comfortable. Not, you don't want to make them want to leave the auditorium. And I thought, wait a minute, and I realized that I was just like, snot was coming out of my nose. I was so constricted that I was probably making like seal sounds.
So what you thought was good was a bad performance.
And I realized I didn't know anything. I couldn't sit there and watch a play and say that was good or that was bad.
So you went and after college, you go to that college with the guy James Lipton, the Actors Academy or whatever it's called.
The Actors Studio.
Actors Studio.
So the reason why I went there was I probably wouldn't have gotten in anywhere. They were letting anybody in. Not anybody, but a huge class. They were letting 60 people in. We're like Yale and stuff. They let in 12 people. I hadn't done anything. And they also had rolling admissions, which means you could audition at any time of the year.
Right.
So I auditioned for it. I was lucky enough to get in. And then I had Ellen Burstyn teaching me.
Wow.
And Arthur Penn. You know,
but are they good teachers? Is Ellen Burstyn a good teacher?
Incredible. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
Because she's a great actress, one of the best.
Incredible, Howard. I mean, like the kind of thing where you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can do this.
Right.
You know, really incredible. I didn't know jack shit before
So it's not bullshit to go to acting college.
For me, look, some people say, you know what, I don't need anything. I just show up and I'm so real. That wasn't my experience. My experience was I didn't know how to look at a script, deconstruct it, like nothing. I didn't know anything.
Right.
And not only that, I wasn't relaxed. You know, I was in my head. If you and I had a scene to do, I'm thinking about 8,000 different things.
Right.
I'm not, and what that taught you was, it was really simple. It was a really 3-year program. First year is you learn how to relax.
Right.
Second year is learn how to read a script. And the third year is put those two together and do a scene.
Is it true that when you were in college at that Actors Studio, you actually raised your hand and asked De Niro a question when he was on there? I can see you in the audience asking a question.
Hold on.
How you doing, Mr. De Niro? My name is Bradley Cooper. My question is regarding awakenings.
I was so nervous for that. Have you ever done this where you, if you're at a place and you ask somebody a question, you have to stand up? And then you ask the question, and I forgot to sit down.
Right.
And everybody keeps going, and I'm still standing.
That's what happened at the Actors Studio when you were in the audience?
Yeah. I went back and was a guest there in October.
Was that the most amazing triumph of your life, to be on that stage being interviewed by James Lipton, the very guy who you sat in the audience?
Smelling. Oh, somebody from this class.
You know, it was amazing.
And
and I was really reluctant to do it. He asked me a year prior, and I just thought the cards would be this thick. The show would last 10 minutes. I'd feel like a buffoon.
Right.
But after doing Limitless, I thought, you know, what's the point of the whole show? That show is to talk to the students. I thought, if I was a student in there and some guy that was sitting here is up there, that would be incredible.